8:24, welcome back to Breakfast Television, and we're combining two favorites, red velvet and brownies, for this month's recipe remix with Theresa Toth. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
That was a mouthful for me and a mouthful for you, too, because we've got a great recipe for you, and these things go well together.
They do. I mean, you know, there's that sort of oxymoron of red velvet brownies. I don't know, they're the red or the brown, but they're delicious.
Yes,
so
and I like the consistency of a brownie, and red velvet is very nice for this time of year. So how do we pull this together?
So we're going to do just sort of a basic brownie, but then I'm going to show you a couple of unique ingredients that we're going to add at the end, which are going to make you feel a little bit better about what you're serving to your family. Not really a health food, but healthier version of it. So we're just going to get started with basic brownie mix. So we're going to start with 4 eggs. You can throw those in there. Be my sous chef for me, Jill. You're always good at that.
Very good at taking directive.
And then we've got a cup of butter. So that's what I mean. This is not a health food. It's still going to be delicious, though.
That's where that consistency comes in.
Yes. And then we've got 1.5 cups of sugar as well.
Okay.
And then we're going to add a little bit of sour cream. Okay. So how do you feel about sour cream in your recipes?
I love this.
I do too.
You know, my mom used to make a chocolate cake with sour cream in it, and it is dense.
It makes it moist, and it just gives it that little bit of tang. It's a lovely addition to any recipe.
Okay, perfect.
I love that you're doing all the work, and I just
no
stand
problem.
here and watch. Okay, a cup of flour. We're going to throw that in too. And then really what red velvet is, it's just that balance between like chocolate and vanilla.
Yes.
It's kind of a little bit of both. So we're only going to add 1/3 of a cup of cocoa. Throw that in there. And then we've got just a tablespoon there of vanilla.
Sure. And typically you would use, if you have a mix master, you'd use something like that.
Yes, we would do something. I'm going to add a pinch of salt to bring it all together. And then the 2 ingredients at the end that I'm going to use are something to add a little bit of extra protein for us. So we're going to add some hemp hearts, so hemp seeds. And I've just got them in this bowl here so you can see them. 1 serving of these, so 3 tablespoons, it's not a lot, has 10 grams of protein. It's loaded with omega-3s, omega-6, so it's heart healthy.
Yes, so, and they're yummy too.
And they're yummy, and they won't compromise the consistency, which is what I like. So the recipe still stays intact. And then the second one are these Miracle Reds. So I don't know if you've ever had these. But
no, I have no idea.
There's greens, there's reds, there's all kinds, and you can get them from grocery stores, health food stores. And it's just basically a boost of antioxidants, probiotics, enzymes. Usually you mix it in with water and have it as a drink.
Right.
But we're just going to add 1 little scoop of this, and it's already red, so it's beautiful.
Perfect.
And we can throw that into our mix as well.
Now we have a super red velvet brownie.
We do, and this is what it looks like at the end, Jill. So look at that gorgeous color.
Beautiful.
I absolutely love it. And everything's been mixed together. So preheating your oven to 375.
It smells amazing.
It does smell good, doesn't it?
And are you a fan of the parchment paper?
You got to do it, Jill. Yeah. You got to do it. I mean, you know, you can grease it with butter and all that good stuff, but I just find that this makes my life so much easier.
Yeah, and easier on the dishes.
I use it for everything. Yes.
Look
and then
at
when
that
the
color.
cleanup, I know it's gorgeous. I mean, it will deepen in color. When you bake it, it's not going to be quite this beautifully red color, but we try to do as best we can.
All right.
There we go. And then at the end, you have 2 options. You can go the decadent route, and this is a cream cheese icing.
Yes, please.
You could do that, or you can go a little bit healthier and just add like a sprinkle of powdered sugar on top so that it makes it still look pretty and festive, but a little bit easier on the waistline.
Oh, delicious. And look at that consistency. Yeah, that is just beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. I'm a fan of icing. I'm a fan of sprinkles. I'm a fan of you.
I'm a fan of you.
Yes, happy Valentine's Day to you. And hopefully you get to dig in and share this with your family, and that will be on your website, of course.
You betcha.